Aristotle using it all up in the early part, and it crosses comfortably. It's out 3 lengths in front of Black Dundee. A bit of trouble there with the mobile heading out of the straight, but that's one way to get off the track. In third position was Fairy King. They were followed back along the inside by Classical Gem. Aussie Pastime ends up in a 5th position out of the straight. Phantom Hawk was immediately behind it. Then Classical Gem as they work down the back, and they're certainly well strung out. Next was Indelible Prince. It's back second last, but quite a way off the leader. So along the back of the track they head now. They've got about 1,600 metres to travel, and 40.5 is the lead time, and it's Aristotle in front. It's probably 5 metres clear of Black Dundee. Aussie Pastime sliding up on the outside. Then Light Chips, who ends up 1-1, and 3 back along the inside would have been Fairy King, so it'll be in 5th position. About a sulky's length away in 6th spot on the outside as they work up towards the home turn now was Classical Gem from Phantom Hawk. 5 metres Indelible Prince, who's back second last as they turn into the straight now, and there's another one about 15 metres away at the tail of the field, Classic Shutter. So the first quarter of the last mile, 32.7, and they've got just over a circuit left to travel, and it's Aristotle on the inside, narrowly from Aussie Pastime. Black Dundee third, Light Chips 1-1, and then came Fairy King on the inside. Classical Gem was around it, Phantom Hawk, Indelible Prince, and about 10 metres away Classic Shutter. So out of the straight they head now towards the 800 metres, and it's Aristotle just in front. They go to the 800 now. Aristotle, who's sped out of the gate with great gusto, has been pressured though for the last couple of 100 metres, and the second quarter on the heavy track is pretty quick. 30.1 was the quarter, and they're going down the back, and Aussie Pastime is putting it to Aristotle. Black Dundee's over on the inside. Light Chips has had a pretty good run, and then came Fairy King on the inside from Classical Gem, Phantom Hawk, Indelible Prince, and Classic Shutter. They're working off the back. Aussie Pastime's got its head just in front of on the peg line. Aristotle now shaken up, and then Light Chips is close enough but driven along. Black Dundee urged along next, and then Classical Gem as they render the turn, and Fairy King from Phantom Hawk, and then Classic Shutter letting loose, but 25 off the lead. Third quarter was 31.8. Kicking back on the inside, Aristotle with Aussie Pastime. They're sitting shots though. Light Chips is coming at them. Then Black Dundee. It's Aussie Pastime, Light Chips further out on the track. A couple of them out wider, running on very strongly. Classic Shutter and Classical Gem. Classic Shutter, Classical Gem. Oh, they hit it. Oh, it's close. Classic Shutter on the outside. Maybe a nostril to Classical Gem, but there's absolutely nothing between them. And third's either Light Chips or Aussie Pastime from Phantom Hawk, Aristotle, Black Dundee, Fairy King and Indelible Prince in the final quarter, 31.7.